Welcome everybody to the Car Guyz. I'm Lorenzo, and on this channel we are going to be reviewing all the new cars that happen to come out. But today we're going to start out with the 2014 Kia Cadenza. Now the Kia Cadenza is Kia's flagship car and their entrance into the luxury car segment. Now Kia is putting this car up against cars such as the new Cadillac XTS, as well as the Lexus ES, the Mercedes E-Class, the Buick LaCrosse, and the BMW 5 Series. Now the first thing you'll know about Kia's car, the Cadenza, is how beautiful it is. It doesn't have a lot of extra flair, a lot of extra, as you would say, new modern style, but it does have a very nice traditional look that would suit each other, that would suit as well in from the golf club to as well as in front of the club. Now, Kia is saying that this car is everything that you would want almost in a luxury car. The base model comes with navigation, backup camera, heated leather seats, power front and rear seats, as well as a 12-speaker 550-watt premium sound system, as well as soft leather and soft materials that make the Kia car that you actually have to take a look at if you are looking for a full-size luxury car. Now, prices on the Kia range from $36,000 all the way up to around $43,200. Now the Kia comes standard with a 7-inch full display, and on the interior, Kia decided to go for more traditional luxury instead of the new cockpit designs that a lot of the automakers are going by. Now, if you get up into some of the upper ones, like the $42,000 Kia, now it'll have a 4-inch LCD display in between the gauges. Now the model we tested was the base model. It had great feeling leather, nice wood appointment, and like I said, a lot of soft materials. Now, one thing you'll notice about the Kia is the leg room in the rear and in the front. I am personally 6 foot, and my 6 foot passengers can sit behind me very comfortably, as well as my daughter in between them. Now, the on-road feel of the Kia, it is a very comfortable car. It rolls over bumps very nice, but it also has a sporty feel to it. Now, one thing about the Kia that I myself would have preferred is if it had a little bit more softer ride. Due to Kia's as it is their first entry into the luxury car segment, I would have preferred to have a more softer ride to give it that feel of 100% pure luxury. But Kia has decided to go the other route as way of Acura as well as Infiniti with the sporty segment. Now, Kia Hyundai are believers in giving you everything possible into these cars to make you, for one, take a look at them with their standard features, as well as their price and what they give you for the size car, as well as all the warranties and benefits. Now, Kia and Hyundai still offer some of the best warranties and some of the best amenities in the car business. Like this particular Kia comes with a 5-year towing package. A towing package that offers from 150 miles out with free gas and so on and so forth. Now, the Kia has a highway and city mile per gallon of 19 city, 28 highway. Now, with mixed driving, we average probably between 20 and 22 miles per gallon, which for a car this size is not too bad. Now, there are some automakers, there are some brands that do it a little bit better, but at the same time, this car does have 295 horses as well as 255 pound-feet of torque, which is a lot for this Kia, especially going to the front wheels. Now, at this particular time, Kia has not came out with an all-wheel drive model, and we haven't heard directly if Kia will be coming out with an all-wheel drive model. My thoughts is that they'll do the same thing as what Hyundai did with the Genesis. Wait to the second gen to introduce the all-wheel drive version. Now, the Kia comes with a 3.3 liter V6, which puts out 295 horses and 255 pound-feet of torque. Now, one thing I wish the Kia did have was a little bit more get up and go in a low range. When you're getting on the highway, it is a bit sluggish, and there's not really much feel through the wheel, so it doesn't really give you too much confidence into throwing it into the corners, as with some of its competitors. But at the same time, for what you get in the car, it makes it worth at least the look. Now, there has been a huge resurgence in the big car segments, like the redesign of the 2014 Chevy Impala, as well as the new Mazda 6, as well as the new Toyota Avalon and the Maxima, and the Cadillac XTS, as well as a few others. Now, so there are a lot of choices out there for big cars. But if you're looking for a car that offers a lot of standard features compared to some of its competitors, I think the Kia would definitely be one that you should take a look at. Now, Kia has said that they're only offering basically, I would say, two segments of this car. The base model, which is in a lot of ways fully loaded, to the fully loaded model, which comes with premium Nappa leather, as well as HID lights, upgrade on the rims to 19-inch alloy wheels, and it also gets technology patched with the speed sensitive cruise control, the lane departure sensors, as well as the heated and cooled front and rear seats, which is a great thing for $42,000. If you look at the amount of things you actually get with the car, I think that it's fair to say that this car is actually, at least amenity-wise, is really up there with its competitors. Now, Kia is wanting to challenge the big boys, the Germans, the Lexuses, the uber luxury cars that have held their reign for quite a while. Now, with this introduction, I believe Kia is actually tapping on the door very nicely. And if I were one of the other car companies, I would actually have to stop and notice that the Kia Cadenza is actually coming, and it's coming hard. Now, one thing, I would not say that this car can completely 100% compete with the cars like the Mercedes E-Class or the BMW 5 Series. But at the same time, I would not say that it cannot either. I know that sounds like I'm contradicting myself, but at the same time, you really have to sit in the car and drive it to appreciate all that it gives to you. Now, along those lines, I would say, if you're looking for a little bit more refinement in the interior, as well as more feel through the steering wheel, and just overall, in general, more refinement, I would say you might want to take a look at the German cars. But as you're driving this car, one thing you will really notice, that even though it doesn't have the full refinement of the BMW or the Mercedes, this is a car that will make you stand up and notice. I'm Lorenzo with the Car Guyz, and if you like what you saw here, subscribe to our channel. Tell you what, we'll see you next time on the Car Guyz.
Shut up and drive. Shut up.